Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by the Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana's offense comes onto the field first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Got it, looking for a first. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To throw, it's Singleton. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give is to Smith. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Got a man, it's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on 1st down. Going for the big play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right on target this time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's a hit. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. steamrolls his way ahead. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Gain of 12. First down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Picks up 1.
That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Singleton. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. With the catch, it's Smith. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
At the 9-yard line. First and goal, Purdue.
Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Singleton. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Now adjusting. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point. Now to see if they can hang on. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He gets a block. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That will put the wrap on things.